welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. So today is a very special video. I was sent some of the art prints, which is the first stretch goal from the Wisdom of the Pooh tarot. Serafina reached out and she sent me a pack of 3. I thought I was only going to be sent 1 to showcase on my channel, but she sent me all 3. She sent me 3. She sent me 3 different ones, which is so nice. I'm excited. So before I get into showing this, which I will show a closer up view of at my table, but before I get into that, and I do want to thank Serafina so much for sending these my way to show here on the channel. I actually wanted to do a bit of a promotional part for the Kickstarter, which, by the way, wasn't asked of me. Serafina said if I wanted to showcase the art prints, I could. It's completely up to me. But I did want to actually go through the Kickstarter. If you already backed something on the Kickstarter for the Wisdom of the Pooh tarot and don't really want to listen to any of this part and want to just skip to the prints, go ahead. There are timestamps down below for you to skip around and check everything out in regards to this, in regards to these beautiful prints that I received. And oh, beautiful. I really want to frame these. They're so stunning. So yes, I am going to go ahead and start a screen recording, and I'll put it up on the side here, and then we can go through the Kickstarter for those who maybe are still on the fence about backing it, maybe are not sure what they want to get and things like that. So I'm going to go through that. Okay, so this is the Kickstarter page. It was funded in 7 minutes. I was actually watching when it launched, and it funded so quickly. I was like, wow, like in 7 minutes it was done. And I was like, whoa, that's really fast. I've never seen, I don't really follow Kickstarter. This is like the first one that I've really actually followed. And that's mainly because I love Pooh, like Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. I grew up on the original, so I actually grew up on this art style and this artwork from the original creators of Winnie the Pooh. And I have actual books, which I'll eventually take out of storage and stuff when I receive the deck and everything, but I have like the original books, so I'm probably going to take them out for my unboxing video. Once everything is, in October. We still have a long time before it shows up. So yeah, I'm super excited though. Super excited. So here it shows Canadian dollars, obviously. So I just pressed it so you can see. So we are now at $281,459 dollars, which is a lot. The goal was literally 11,111. So I really love how this is really funded. We have so far 2,506 backers. As I'm filming this, there's 14 days to go. The project does end on March 22nd at 4:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you still have time to back it. I'm filming this literally the night before this is going to go up. So you have time. And we already unlocked 5 out of the 6 stretch goals. So there's 6 stretch goals. We've already unlocked all 5. And we're just waiting now on the last one. Now the last one is this gorgeous notebook. And they actually decided to add stickers to it. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping that we get to the journal. We still have 100,000 to go. Almost, pretty much. Yeah, a little less than 100,000 to go, but hopefully it's doable in the 14 days that we have left. Okay, so So as you may know or may not know, I'm not sure. If you've already read the Kickstarter page, then you would know. If you didn't, then and you weren't aware of this particular Kickstarter, then you now know that the rights to Winnie the Pooh, like the original, the classic, are now in the public domain for majority of the characters. I think all the characters except for Tigger. Tigger will be in the public domain next year, which is why Serafina and her family are doing another Kickstarter next year for Wisdom of the Pooh and Tigger too. So there will be another tarot deck with Tigger in it. And yeah, so it entered the public domain for most of it, and they decided to put together a deck with the artwork. And the artwork is by Kat, so it's the same artist that did the Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle deck, which is the other deck that they created and put out. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Really excited. So yeah, she did this with her family, obviously with her company Ruin Vervain, which are publishing it. And then her family, her sister, she's doing this with her sister, which is amazing. Like, I love that so much. So the deck itself will be 78 cards. Obviously, we've unlocked the stretch goal where there will be 4 extra bonus cards. This is a Kickstarter exclusive only, so do remember that. So we have here that it's based on the artwork, the classic artwork that was done by E.H. Shepard for A.A. Millane's, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, probably not, Winnie the Pooh from the 1920s. So just to let you know that the deck specs are standard tarot size. It seems like 2.75 inches by 4.75 inches, which I'm pretty sure is standard tarot. It's 350 GSM. It's linen cardstock. Very nice, I have to say. 350 GSM is nice, especially on a linen. So I'm excited to see that. Usually linen's a bit thinner than 350 now. But I'm excited. I love linen cardstock, so I have literally nothing to complain about that. I love linen. In an eco-conscious facility. Very nice, very nice. One of the stretch goals was an upgrade for the box and for the edging of the cards as well as the details of the box. So we did reach both of those stretch goals. So the stretch goal for the upgrade of the box is now going to be a magnetic closure box, which you can see here. Super excited about that. That looks really nice, honestly, with the detailing inside. I don't know if I can make this bigger. Oh yeah, I can. It looks like it's a map in size. Very nice, I have to say. So I'm really excited. And then the edging is going to be matte gold, metallic gold, I think, a matte finish. Let me go back up because we have a picture here. Click to enlarge. Yeah, matte gold edging. It looks like that kind of antique kind of gold. It doesn't look like a metallic gold, which I like, to be honest. It's very nice, I have to say. And then we have the gold foiling details on the backs of the cards as well as the box. So very nice details. I'm excited about those. It just adds like a level of luxury, I feel like when it comes to that. So I'm really happy that we got to that point where we were able to unlock that particular stretch goal. So it's very exciting. In terms of the artwork status, so that was the cards, that was the cardstock, the box. Really excited about those things. So they do have 51 of the cards like completed, and the last 27 cards are still in the works right now. And they estimated that they'll have the artwork done by April, which is, I feel like, pretty doable in my opinion. And then obviously if something comes up, I'm sure they'll update. They've been putting a lot of updates, so I'm sure they'll update and everything. And then the minor arcana is going to be honeypots, swords, chocolate pentacles, and wands. I really love this. So cute. Like, I really love the theme. So you can see here which ones are under revision, that they're currently revising. And then We have some here, some of the minor arcana that is done as well. Let's see if I can. So you have the backs, the Fool, High Priest is under revision currently, Empress, Emperor is under revision currently, Hierophant, Precious Friends instead of the Lovers. I love that, honestly, with Christopher Robin. I love that very much. Honestly, this makes me so happy, and I really can't wait for this deck, honestly. The Chariot is under revision. We have the Strength card. The Hermit, I love it. One of the prints that I'm going to show later in the video, one of them is the Hermit. And then we have the Magician and the Fool. And I love the Hermit so much. The Hermit, the Moon, and the High Priestess are actually my favorite cards in Major Arcana. So I love this very much. It's a very nice Hermit, in my opinion. I love it. I love the perspective of it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Justice is currently under revision. We have the Hanged Bear. We have Death. We have Temperance. The Devil, the Tower, Star, the Moon. The Sun is currently under revision. We have the World and we have Judgment. And then for the minor arcana, what do we have here? So for the minors, we have the numbers at the bottom. And then at the top, we have a little symbol for the particular suit, which I'm not mad at. I actually really like that. So it seems like the Three of Honeypots is under revision. And most of the cards I feel like that are missing are the minor arcana, which makes sense. Usually when you're creating a deck, typically people start with the majors first, I would assume. So before I get into the reward tiers and all of that information, I did want to let you know that there is no guidebook for this particular deck. They are creating a guidebook for the next campaign. It'll be a hardbound, I believe. Yeah, I think it'll be a hardbound. Serafina could always correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect. But there'll be a one for this particular deck as well as one for the Wisdom of the Pooh and Tigger 2 tarot, which I'm also excited about because I love Tigger so much. So yeah, this deck will just come with keyword cards. So you'll get cards within the deck that have the keywords on them, which to be honest, this is a pretty Rider-Waite-Smith deck. I feel like if you already are familiar with Rider-Waite-Smith, like just having keywords is fine in my opinion. For me, it'll be fine. But yes, if you do want to get the guidebook, that will be in the next campaign next year, just to let you know. So yes, now reward tiers. We have the little plush of Pooh. We have the mini deck. We have the Wise Owl, which was the early bird pricing. Then we have the Silly Old Bear, Friends Forever box set, which is the Christopher Robin box set, the Piglet Party, Heffalumps Handful, and there are two other ones that were added that were not added to this little infographic, which are two other wholesale options. Let me see. Here we go. Plenty of Pooh and Buzz Bundle are the other options here. So just to let you know, everything from the Wise Owl up until the Buzz Bundle, those will all qualify for the stretch goals, just to let you know. So the mini deck and the Pooh plush do not qualify for the stretch goals, just to let you know. So if you were thinking about getting the deck and backing the deck, just so you know, whatever stretch goals we have currently, which stretch goals in terms of physical things would only be the art prints and the coin so far. And if we get to the journal, those three things, you would only get that with the regular deck. So if you were considering backing, I feel like the regular deck, like the Silly Old Bear, I think that would be like the most advantageous, in my opinion, to get in that regard, because you get those stretch goals as well. And I find the stretch goals pretty nice. Like, it adds to the value of the particular item, in my opinion. So the plush is 8 inches, just to let you know. So that's like pretty big, in my opinion. Let's see. I think was there any photos? Yeah, there was a small photo here. Then we have the mini deck, which is 3.5 by 225 inches. All the mini decks come in a tin, which I absolutely love. I love tin decks, honestly. Love tin decks. Then we have the Wise Owl and the Silly Old Bear, which are both one standard deck. The Friends Forever tier is a 2-deck bundle, so it includes both the regular deck as well as the mini deck. So you get both. Remember that the mini is in a tin. Then we have the Christopher Robin box set. This includes the actual box itself of the set, which is a keepsake box. Very lovely. She's actually showed the prototype on her Instagram, Ruin Vervain Instagram, in her stories. It looks really nice, I have to say. It looks fantastic. Like, I was very impressed by it. So in the box comes the one standard deck, one mini deck, the tarot cloth, and the tarot bag, which you can get as add-ons. So you get all 4 things, plus any of the stretch goals obviously will be in the box as well. Then we have the Piglet Party, which is 5 standard decks. This is the regular standard size. We have 10, and again we have 20 and 50 options. These are the wholesale options, in my opinion. Like, what regular person is going to buy 5 decks? I feel like these are more for like the businesses, in my opinion. Then again, if you're a regular person and you get 5 decks, hey, great for you. Like, I hope you're happy with all those decks. I know I would be if I had the money. 5 decks, just to keep in pristine condition. Especially if these go out of print, like that would be really nice. But anyway. Then we have the little box set here. This is just like a prototype image. Very cute, very nice. We have the stretch goal list. So the stretch goals includes a pack of 3 4x5 art prints. So they're beautiful reproductions of the Wisdom of the Pooh tarot artwork. So I will be showing the ones that she sent me. These are selected at random, from what I gather, from what I understand anyway. They're just 3 random prints from different of the tarot cards. And these are the 3 that I was sent. Again, I didn't think I would be sent 3. I thought I was only going to be sent 1 just to show on the channel. So thank you again, Serafina. It's so kind. I can't wait to find good frames for these because I'm really excited. I love them so much. That was 25,000. So we had to reach 25,000 to unlock that stretch goal, which we did pretty quickly, in my opinion. I think within a few hours we got the first goal. And then the next stretch goal was the standard rigid box, which was upgraded to a magnetic enclosure box. So the rigid box would be the 2-piece box, I believe. So the magnetic enclosure box is way nicer, in my opinion. I actually like that way more. So I'm really glad that we got to the 50,000 also, which we got to pretty quickly as well, in my opinion. And then the third stretch goal was the 75,000 stretch goal. This was a Kickstarter exclusive. It was 4 additional cards that will be added to the deck. So these are bonus cards. They're specifically for the Kickstarter decks. They did show 2 of the cards already, which are Bravery and Togetherness. I'm not sure what the other 2 cards are going to be, but it'll be excited to find out, honestly. Then we have The fourth stretch goal, which was $125,000, and it was an upgrade to add gold foil backs and matte gold edging. I love the matte gold edging because it's very antique in my opinion, and to be honest, I prefer it over metallic edging. I find the gold matte edging is like so much nicer in my opinion, and I feel like this is a good upgrade for the standard decks. I believe this is only for the standard decks. I'm not sure if this is for any of the minis. Serafina can also let me know, or she could, if she watches this video. I would hope so, but if she doesn't, then it doesn't matter. But it'll be a surprise if it's on minis. I have no idea. Does it even say? I wonder if it says anywhere. I don't think so. I wonder if she says it in her updates. Let's see. But if she does, comment below. Maybe she can let us know if the minis are included with the... Oh, here. Okay, so I was right on the guidebook. It is going to be hardbound. And it's going to be next year. Aha, okay. So I was right. I was right. Let's see. Yes. No. This one. This one? No. Here we go. 125,000 stretch goal reached. Okay, let's see. This might be just for the standard decks, because this is a standard deck. I don't think this is for the mini. But yeah, Serafina could always let us know in the comments if she answers. If she doesn't, then it'll be a surprise for the mini. But for the standard, I know for sure it's for the standard. And obviously for the box, because the box, the mini is a tin, so there's not going to really be any foiling or any kind of detailing like that on a tin, in my opinion. So yes. And then we just reached the last the last goal that we've unlocked, which was the coin, which was a 250,000 goal, stretch goal. This was also a Kickstarter exclusive, and it's the Wisdom of the Pooh divination coin. I am very excited for this. I actually own no divination coins, so I'm excited to get that and use it. So we're still waiting to unlock the journal. Hopefully we get to it. If not, oh well. But the journal is an exclusive also. It's a dotted journal, which is pretty nice. I actually really do love dotted journals. It's like a bullet journal. And they've actually just recently added onto the journal. So originally it was just going to be a journal, dotted journal, that's it. And they've added stickers. So it now comes with stickers, and the stickers will include the major arcana, the minors, or the suits, rather, and moon phases is what they said in the beginning. Let's go back up here. We are adding Wisdom of the Pooh stickers to the journal. Includes major arcana stickers, suits, and moon phases. That's really cute. And for a bullet journal, that's perfect, honestly. Bullet journals are great for that purpose. And I feel like when you have that kind of thing, you can actually develop your own guidebook with the stickers, in my opinion, and write down like what you see in the card description, your own intuned meaning that you feel from the imagery and things like that. So I feel like if we were to get to the journal stretch goal, I feel like that's what I would use it for. So yeah, so that's the one that we're waiting on. And again, the stretch goals only apply to the Wise Owl, which is the standard, which was the early bird, up until the all the wholesale options, which are the 5 decks, 10 decks, 20 decks, and 50 decks. So the stretch goals are, what do you call it? They apply to all of those options. So again, they don't apply to the mini. If you just bought the mini, you don't get the stretch goals. And if you just bought the little plush it doesn't qualify for the stretch goals either. And then we have some add-ons. So we have some add-ons here where you can get a tarot cloth and a tarot bag, which looks pretty nice. I know that she told me that she was looking into having the tarot cloth. Oh, there was a specific material that she said, but I can't remember now. She was looking to a specific material for the tarot cloth, but I can't remember what it's called now. So hopefully it's nice, like a nice quality. And then you can add the plush as an add-on. So if you bought like the regular deck or a mini deck or something, you can, and you wanted the plush also, you can add it as an add-on. You have a mini deck that you can add as an add-on, which is also in a tin, and you can also add on a standard deck. She did say in one of her updates that you can also add on, then she didn't update the infographic, that you can also add on 5 mini decks or 10 mini decks. So if you get, like, for example, if you're someone who has a business and you're planning to wholesale, and you bought the regular standard size, you can also add in the mini as an add-on, wholesale options, like 5 and 10. I think there was only 5 and 10, so 5 decks and 10 decks, so the mini and a 10, which is pretty great. I have to say that's a pretty great option for people that run businesses and want to support indie creators and sell their decks in their store. Pretty great. Then we have the timeline here. So they started this last year. Started the Kickstarter. Kickstarter comes to an end on March 22nd, again at 4:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just to let you know, they're gonna finish all the graphics and whatnot, final edits, finish artwork and things like that by April, and then by the end of May, they'll send everything to print and production. So yes. So through August, there will be all the printing production stuff. September, everything will arrive to them for them to prep for fulfillment. And then they're going to start sending out decks between October. It gives you some information on shipping and things like that. So they are using third-party shipping service, which makes sense, honestly. I feel like based on all the work that Serafina and her family did, for the Earth, Moon, Shadow Oracle, I feel like it makes sense to use a shipping service, honestly, because like they were doing everything themselves. So I feel like this would be so much easier, in my opinion. And also, it says here that it's to help reduce shipping costs as well. So that's really nice that they're actually trying to go above and beyond to help people get as low of a shipping price as like they can give, which is pretty great. So there's going to be insurance, which is pretty nice on everything. So this will be charged separately, it says here. So it'll be during the Kickstarter survey, which obviously we get after the Kickstarter is finished. So yes. Rising international shipping costs. So obviously we will be expected to pay the VAT and custom fees that come in. But they are trying to reduce the cost as much as they can for international backers, which is really nice. They've even stated that they're actually absorbing some of the cost themselves, which, wow, that's really nice, actually. Very nice. Very impressed. So yes, as I said about the duties and VATs and custom fees and things like that, obviously this is something that the backer will need to prepare for, most probably anyway. Then we have some estimates here. Now these are estimates only, obviously. This will be based at the end when everything is done and everything. I would also make note that, like, art prints, like 3 art prints and like a coin, don't really add that much extra weight to any of these options. So do keep in mind, like, if we actually unlock the journal will add a bit more weight. So the price might increase a bit for the shipping. Just to let you know, like, something to keep in mind, you know. Journal isn't light. Like a coin. A coin is a light thing, right? So yeah, so these are estimates only, obviously. So don't think that this is the price you'll be paying for shipping. It's just an estimation. She also included some lessons that she learned from her first campaign that she did, which was really great. So she already scouted for vendors and contracted them already, which is very good, because apparently it took too long last time. And then fulfillment. So obviously, you know, packing all those boxes and making it all nice and pretty. Like, honestly, I was very impressed when I got the Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle, and how impressed I was with the fact that it was all wrapped nicely. There was, you know, the wax seal. I kept my wax seal. I actually keep it within the deck. I was very impressed with the quality. So obviously they're not going to be doing that thing now. They're not going to be doing like wax stamps and all this stuff. I'm sure everything will be packed nicely, just the same, but that was a lot of work, obviously. So they're going to be hiring, they rented a facility and they're going to be hiring staff, which is very nice because they're contributing to the economy. Okay, I find that very great. And they're giving people jobs, which is nice, right? That I find that very good. So that's great. Hopefully, these people who are hired appreciate the job that they receive. Hopefully they have fun too. I think that would be fun. I would probably have fun. If I didn't have like a 9-to-5 job, I'd be like, and I lived in this area, I'd be like, oh, count me in. I'd help for free, honestly. Because I love it. So much fun. Volunteer. Then we have some information about the copyright, which I already discussed earlier, but yeah. So yes, it went into the public domain. Just so you know, Disney obviously still retains the rights of their Winnie the Pooh, which is the one with the red shirt. Those are not in the public domain. So please, if you decide to make a Winnie the Pooh deck, be careful with what you're putting on him. I'm just going to say that because Disney, man, they will sue you. I'm just saying. They have the habit of, they like to hold their characters very tight, and they're very particular with who they give a license to or who they allow to buy a license from them. So just be very careful with what you're doing. So obviously that's not the case here because this is actually very traditional, very classic. If you've seen the original Winnie the Pooh books, the artwork is actually very classic, very classic. And even though the artist, a cat, the illustrator, went their own way with some of the artwork, with actually a lot of the artwork, obviously, they did a fantastic job with keeping the authentic classicness of the original, in my opinion, like even in their artwork that they created. So I love that so much. So as I said, Tigger is not in this deck because Tigger is not in the public domain currently. Tigger enters public domain next year. So they will be doing another campaign next year for, for the one with Tigger in it. So that will be Wisdom of the Pooh and Tigger 2. Yep, Wisdom of the Pooh and Tigger 2. And in that campaign, you'll be able to back the guidebook for this particular deck, which they're creating, which is hardbound. And I believe in the update, it stated also that there will be guidebook also for the one with Tigger in it. So yes. And apparently they've already started artwork for the one with Tigger. So yeah, that's really fun. And I'm really excited. And that's it. It's, then we have some like risks and challenges. Says the printer has been secured and production should approximately take 10 to 12 weeks. To minimize this risk, I have set the estimated delivery for fall of 2023, even though I expect to receive the decks sooner. Okay, this should give me plenty of time or plenty of cushion for any anticipated shipping and production issues. That makes a lot of sense, honestly, with everything that's going on. Yeah, so with everything that's going on still in the world, I feel like that's a good thing to do, to give yourself wiggle room in case the printer is like, yeah, it's not done. And then it just repeats that it's 350 GSM linen cardstock. The facility we've chosen is an eco-conscious facility. It's committed to environmental impact, workers' rights, safe employment conditions, and community relations. Love that. I love that very much. So again, they're contributing to the economy, but they're doing it in a very environmentally focused, conscious way, which I like. So they're very conscious of what they're doing, who they're picking, and things like that. And I've now remembered what it was that she said for the tarot cloth. I think she was looking for a hemp fiber tarot cloth. I think that's what she stated, if I'm remembering correctly, when she told me that she was about the cloth. And I did look up that, and it seems nice. It seems nice, like the type of cloth that's made from that kind of material. It seemed interesting and nice. So I'm excited. This looks great. I hope that you enjoyed this run through, and I hope that, it helped you to better make a decision if you haven't made one already. And yeah, so as we were talking, we have already reached over 282,000. So awesome for that. And again, this Kickstarter was fully funded in 7 minutes. I still can't even believe it. Like, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So now that we've gone through all of that, we're gonna switch the camera view now and take a look at these beautiful art prints. This was the first stretch goal that was unlocked. We're going to look at them in more detail so you can see them more up close and whatnot. And again, I do want to thank Serafina so much for sending these my way. I'm so excited to frame them. So let's switch up the view. So let's get into looking at the prints that I was sent. So I received the following ones. I received the Fool, the Magician, and the Hermit. So these are the ones that I received. Now, as I said earlier, the prints that you receive are completely random. It's just a pack of 3, and it could be, I believe, any of the cards that are printed. That's what I think anyway. Serafina could always correct me in the comments if that's incorrect, but she did say in her note that these are just a few of the ones that are possible. So yeah, I'm super excited. Let's take a closer look. Let me bring it up a bit so we can look at it. I really love, so beautiful, honestly. The paper is really nice. It feels really soft. So yeah, it feels nice. I don't know if this is the final type of paper that's received. If it is, it's fine. This is just transference from the one before. I feel like it's good, especially if you're going to be framing them. Like, I don't think it really matters, but I feel like it's pretty sturdy of a print, in my opinion. And I'm really excited. I actually really want to frame these. So this is the Fool. It's so nice. Let's bring it up a bit. Look how cute. Oh, I love it. I love Winnie the Pooh so much. This is literally my childhood. So, yeah. Here we have the Magician. So you see, like, pretty much almost all the tools on the table. Rabbit is holding the wand. And then we see Pooh here. So cute. Infinity sign is there. We have some other tools also in the background for like gardening and things, so that's very interesting. I do love that very much. Yeah, I really love this. And this one's my favorite. So I love the Hermit card. The Hermit, the Moon, and the High Priestess are my favorite major arcanas. The Hermit and the Moon are actually my birth cards, my personality and my soul cards. So I absolutely love this Hermit. I definitely want to frame this one. So beautiful. Yeah, I love the details and everything. It's so gorgeous. So those were the prints that I was sent. I do want to thank Serafina so much again for sending me these to show on my channel. So let me know in the comments below if you're backing this project. If so, what did you back? I'd love to know what you're getting. Super excited and super exciting. And yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see everything that's to come and the final artwork for everything, because they're still working on some of the cards which are not done. So I'm really excited to see how everything comes together. And this project is like absolutely amazing. And Winnie the Pooh is literally my childhood. This is literally what I grew up on. So I did grow up on the original Winnie the Pooh. So I'm like really excited about this. Like really excited. So yes, thank you so much, Serafina, again for sending these to me. I definitely want to frame these and put them somewhere. Somewhere. I have to figure out where because I have no clue. But yes, thank you so much again. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me in the long run and it's so appreciated, with the algorithm and everything. So thank you so much, and I hope that you have a great day.